In the cutthroat theater of Hollywood egos, where whispers of rivalries can eclipse actual blockbusters, few moments disarm like a genuine bear hug between on-screen frenemies. Enter Eugene Levy and Ryan Reynolds, the Canadian comedy titans whose playful feud, fueled by years of on-set ribbing and award show shade, dissolved into delighted embraces at a Toronto tribute to the late John Candy, proving once and for all that their banter is all bark, no bite. Captured mid-clutch at the Queen Elizabeth Theatre during John Candy, I Like Me, an evening of heartfelt anecdotes and highlight reels honoring the 80s funny man, the duo's reunion was a masterclass in bromance revival. Levy, 78, with his trademark bushy brows and deadpan delivery, enveloped Reynolds, 48, in a squeeze that spoke volumes. No hard feelings, just hard laughs. It was the kind of unscripted warmth that turned a rumor mill into confetti, reminding us that behind the zingers lies a deep well of mutual admiration. The event itself was a love letter to Candy, the rotund everyman whose heart-on-sleeve humor lit up Uncle Buck and Planes, Trains and Automobiles. Hosted by Reynolds, a self-professed superfan who grew up idolizing Candy's chaotic charm, the night unfolded like a SCTV reunion, clips of Candy's wild improvisations interspersed with tributes from Levy, Catherine O'Hara and Martin Short. Levy, Candy's longtime collaborator on SCTV, and Armed and Dangerous, took the stage with misty eyes, recounting tales of all-night shoots where Candy's generosity outshone his girth. John didn't just make you laugh, he made you feel seen, Levy shared, his voice cracking, a rare vulnerability from the man who's mastered the art of ironic detachment. Reynolds, ever the ringmaster in his sharp navy suit, followed with a monologue blending reverence and Reynolds-esque irreverence. John taught me that comedy's best when it's kind, and a little bit filthy. Their on-stage hug, prompted by a mutual riff on Candy's infamous pie fights, spilled into the wings, paparazzi immortalizing the moment as pure, unadulterated joy. But this snap was just the appetizer in a feast of celebrity candids that painted Hollywood's week in vivid voyeuristic strokes. Flip to the UK's pebbled shores, where Jojo Siwa, 22, traded her sequined dance mom's legacy for sun-kissed serenity. Spotted frolicking on a windswept beach, the pop provocateur ditched the stage lights for salty air, her neon swimsuit a splash of rebellion against the gray skies. Building an empire from TikTok tutorials to her own Pride collection, Siwa's seaside escape, complete with impromptu cartwheels and ice cream cones, hinted at a softer side far from the spotlight's glare. Meanwhile, across the channel in Paris, Olivia Wilde and Lana Del Rey forged an unlikely front-row alliance at the Zimmermann show, their laughter a melodic counterpoint to the brand's boho luxe parade. Wilde, 41, in a sheer lace midi that echoed her "Don't Worry Darling" edge, leaned into Del Rey's 39-year-old siren aura, their catch-up spilling into whispers about directing dreams and heartbreak anthems. Art heals, Wilde later posted, tagging Del Rey in a carousel of runway reveries. New York pulsed with its own rhythm. Carrie Preston, 58, blooming in blush pink on the Elsbeth set, her scream queen poise infusing the procedural spin-off with procedural sass. The True Blood, alum, channeling her Tony-winning theatrical chops, dodged NYC traffic in heels that could double as weapons, her smile a beacon amid the chaos. Over in LA, the Frankenstein premiere crackled with gothic glamour, Oscar Isaac, 46, and Jacob-Elordi, 27, commanding the carpet like mismatched monster makers. Isaac's velvet tuxedo whispered Moon Knight mystery, while Elordi's towering frame in a tailored black suit evoked Euphoria's brooding heartthrob. Together, a duo bridging generations in Netflix's reimagined horror. Across the Atlantic in Milan, and Hathaway and Emily Blunt reignited Devil Wears Prada, magic on the sequel's set, their embrace a time capsule of 2006 wit. Hathaway, 43, in a tweed skirt suit channeling Andy Sachs 2.0, pulled Blunt, 42, close, mirrors of Miranda and her minions, plotting fashion coups with insider giggles. Addison Rae, 25, brought TikTok energy to Manhattan's Mulberry iconic magazines and cafe, toasting her glossy cover with a velvet mini and victory curls, her rise from dance vids to He's All That, darling a Gen Z success story. In the Dancing with the Stars orbit, pro Mark Ballas, 39, and wife BC Jean, 42, channeled domestic drollery with a Jimmy John's pizza sandwich prop. Cheese strings and all, gearing up for the October 7th episode with cheesy puns that'd make Candy proud. Family vibes extended to influencer Whitney Leavitt, 36, twirling on a merry-go-round with son Liam, for her joyride a snapshot of motherhood's merry madness amid sponsored swirls. Kardashian drama simmered sweetly as Travis Barker, 49, and Kourtney, 46, smooched poolside, their tattooed tangle a testament to rock and roll romance post-Vegas vows. Rita Ora, 34, turned heads in London with a plunging crimson gown for cocktails, her pop diva strut blending Albanian fire with British polish. Sweet tooth alert. Naomi Watts, 56, dove into gelato in Rome, her spoon a scepter in the Eternal City, far from Mulholland Drive enigmas. Nicole Richie, 43 and Joel Madden, 46, hosted a casual hang with Matthew Koma, 37 in the hills. Boho chic meets punk rock with Richie's simple life, sparkle undimmed. Claudia Schiffer, 55, glided through Paris via train, her leggy trench a 90s supermodel echo en route to Chanel duties. Front row at said show, Pedro Pascal, 50 and Margot Robbie, 35, exuded Barbie meets Mandalorian cool, his salt and pepper scruff complementing her blonde bombshell, their banter the night's unspoken highlight. Jennifer Hudson, 44, owned Gotham in leather and lace, her Dreamgirls pipes primed for a Broadway return, while Gerber and Andrews, 44, toasted the Gerber family-friendly restaurant fund launch, a philanthropic pivot blending baby food with broadcast bite. From Levy Reynolds hugs to Hudson's strut, these snaps weave a tapestry of Tinseltown's tapestry, feuds faked, friendships forged and fame's fleeting fun under one kaleidoscopic lens.